Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Idam and I'm excited to share the unique and insightful analysis with you today. If you are a teacher, student, or just someone interested in English language education, this video is for you guys. Today, we'll be diving into the Grade 7 English course book When English Ring the Bell, a vital resource designed to align with Indonesia Kurtilas curriculum. This book is not just a collection of lessons. It represents a carefully structured effort to help young learners build the strong foundation in English communication skill. I'll be analyzing this book using framework proposed by educational expert Channingsworth and Tomlinson. Their approach allows us to assess a various aspects of the course book, from its content and methodology to its cultural values and language features. Before we begin, let me give you a brief overview of what's coming up. We'll explore how this book addresses the four key language skills, such as listening, speaking, reading, and writing. We also evaluate its alignment with curriculum goals and its strengths and weaknesses as a teaching tool. So, whether you're looking to improve your teaching strategies or simply curious about how English is taught at the junior high school level, stay tuned and let's get started. In this video, we are focusing on a detailed analysis of the Grade 7 English course book When English Ring the Bell. This analysis will use the 7 key criteria from the Channingsworth and Tomlinson framework. These criteria include content coverage, which examine how well the book addresses essential language skills like speaking, listening, reading, and writing. We are also explore social and cultural values to see how the book represents both local and global cultures. Next, we will evaluate the language features such as grammar and vocabulary and the teaching methodology it employs. Does it encourage interactive and communicative learning? Then assess the quality of the exercise and activities in the book, particularly how well they prepare students to apply their English skills in real-world context. Relevance and adaptability to the curriculum will also be reviewed, as well as the availability of additional resources like teacher guides and audio materials. By the end of the analysis, we will uncover the book's strengths and areas for improvement to provide practical insight for teachers and students alike. Let's begin with the content coverage of When English Ring the Bell. This book is thoughtfully designed to align with the Kurtilas curriculum and focuses on the four essential language skills, such as listening, speaking, reading, and writing. It provides a comprehensive approach, ensuring that students are introduced to these skills progressively and in an integrated manner. The lessons start with foundational topics such as self-introduction and basic conversation, which are perfect for beginners. As students progress, the book gradually introduces a more complex topic like describing people, places, and daily activities. This step-by-step approach building confidence and helps students develop their skills in manageable stage. One notable feature of the book is its vocabulary organization. Words and phrases are introduced thematically, covering familiar contexts like school, family, and hobbies. This thematic approach makes it easier for students to connect new vocabulary with their daily lives. In terms of grammar, the book focuses on simple yet practical structure, such as a present tense and commonly used verb. For example, students learn to construct sentences like I go to school every day and or she likes apple. These foundational elements are essential for effective communication. However, One limitation of the context is the lack of variety in creative tasks, while the exercises are practical and straightforward. Opportunities for students to engage in creative writing or problem solving are limited. Expanding on this area could make the learning process more dynamic and enjoyable. Overall, the context coverage effectively supports students in building their basic English skills, providing a solid foundation for further learning. Next, let's examine the social and cultural values presented in When English Ring the Bell. One of the standout features of this book is emphasis on Indonesian culture. Throughout the chapter, students are introduced to relatable and familiar contexts such as traditional clothing, local festival, and depiction of everyday life in Indonesia. These elements make the material more engaging and help students connect with the content on a personal level. For example, there are images of students in traditional attire and dialogues that highlight local custom and traditions. This cultural relevance not only enhances the students' understanding of their own heritage but also foster a sense of pride in their identity as Indonesians. However, while the representation of Indonesia culture is a strength, the book provides a minimal exposure to global cultures. Introducing students to diverse cultural perspective is essential, especially when learning an international language like English. Exposure to other cultures can help students understand different worldviews, broaden their horizons, and prepare them for global interaction. This could be achieved by incorporating example of traditions, holiday, or customs from other countries. For instance, adding texts or activities about international holiday like Thanksgiving or Diwali, or cultural practice like opportunity in the UK would make the material more globally inclusive. By balancing local and global cultural representation, the book could create a richer learning experience. This balance not only nurtures cultural appreciation but also prepares students to use English in a broader international context. Let's now dive into the language features presented in When English Ring the Bell. This coursebook does a great job of focusing on essential aspects of the English language, including grammar, vocabulary, and sentence construction. These are introduced in a way that is accessible and manageable for grade 7 students, especially those encountering English for the first time. The grammar lessons are well structured and focus on foundational concepts like the simple present tense, pronouns, and basic sentence patterns. For instance, students learn how to create sentences like I go to school or she is my friend, which are practical and immediately usable in everyday conversation. These lessons are reinforced through clear explanation and simple examples, ensuring students understand the rules before applying them. Vocabulary is introduced systematically, often grouped by themes such as school, family, or hobbies. This thematic organization not only adds comprehensions but also helps students use new words in context. For example, a chapter on hobbies might include words like painting, reading, and playing football, giving students a clear focus for their learning. The inclusion of a glossary at the end of the book further support vocabulary acquisition, allowing students to revisit and review unfamiliar terms. The book also includes engaging reading materials such as short stories, letters, and dialogues. These texts are age appropriate and provide an excellent opportunity for students to practice reading comprehensions. Each reading passage is followed by comprehension questions that encourage students to think critically about the content. When it comes to writing, the book starts with the simple tasks such as filling in a blank or completing sentences and gradually progress to short paragraph writing. However, there's limited scope for creative writing. Opportunities to write stories, poems, or personal reflection would greatly enhance students' expressive abilities and confidence in using English. We go to the sixth slide. This book promotes a communicative approach. Role playing and group work encourage active participation. However, without audio recordings, listening practice depends heavily on the teacher's pronunciations. And the next slide is assessment. Assessment exercise at the end of each lesson are practical, but the book lacks project-based tasks that could enhance creativity. Furthermore, it doesn't include a teacher, guide, or audio resources, which are essential for comprehensive learning. So, in summary, the strengths, we go to the next slide again. The strength of the book is alignment with curriculum, relatable topics, and gradual progression. Its weaknesses include the lack of supplementary resources, limited global cultural representation, and restricted creative activities. And next slide is when English Ring the Bell is strong foundational resources for grade 7 students with improvements such as teacher guides, audio recordings, and broader cultural representation. It can provide an even more engaging learning experience. Thank you for watching. If you found this analysis helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know your thoughts or questions in the comments below. See you.